Little lens cleaning, did a doozy on it, huh? So what's up everybody, and happy Sunday. It's another Sunday at 8 a.m. because you know that here on Off the Record, it is Sundays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 8 a.m. Today I come to you with a little story. So my family and friends would all say that I'm pretty frugal, but I like to call it money conscious. And what that means is if I have the opportunity to, instead of spending money, spend a little bit more brain power on figuring something out, then I would much rather do that than spend my hard-earned cash in the bank. As long as the time commitment is about the same, I would much rather take my time to figure out a solution than spend money on something else. For me, if I don't have something in my office, because we all know it's like a studio, if I don't have something in my studio and I can build it, I'll build it. If there's something that keeps breaking and I keep buying a new thing of this thing that's breaking, then I'm going to try and fix it. This razor, case in point. All right, I think we've done it. Little battery fix here. Now I've never used this battery before. Maybe it has some... Oh! So with this razor, it kept dying because the battery that comes with the razor couldn't handle the charger that came with the razor. So I went to Amazon, bought a different battery, have no clue how to solder anything previous to this, bought a soldering iron, soldered the battery in, and now the razor is never broken. And mind you, this is the 8th razor of this kind that I've been through. So it was something that was so frustrating to me that instead of spending money, I used my brain and spent a little bit more brain power figuring out a solution. And for me, this process is a double win. Not only do I have the solution that I needed, I learned something in the process. So I've gained 2 things. So now that I'm vlogging a lot more, I need something to carry my camera around in that's much more convenient than this fanny pack. Now don't get me wrong, this fanny pack is probably the best fanny pack that I've ever had, but the fact that I have to disassemble and reassemble my camera and the microphone every time I put it in and take it out means that I have missed a lot of really good shots. So this fanny pack, out of the question. So the natural second choice is this Manfrotto camera bag. Now it's really convenient to take things in and out of this bag, but the fact of the matter is you have to take the bag off your back, put it on the ground, unzip it, then take your stuff out. So the whole timing thing kind of evens out. That's not to mention the fact that you have to commit to a whole backpack on your back no matter where you want to go to vlog. So the convenience factor really still isn't there. Now it's a great bag, and actually I've never used it. The tags are still on it, so if you guys want to buy it, leave me a comment below and I'll probably sell it to you. So the final and probably most natural thing that all you guys are thinking is the camera strap. So I will admit the camera strap is exactly what I'm using right now. And despite it being very convenient and really meeting all the other needs that I didn't like the fanny pack and didn't like the backpack for, I feel like it still has some room for improvement. I'll show you exactly what I mean. So I don't like how it really sits on me in its most convenient positions. Simply around my neck is the safest, but I look like a tourist dad and it flops against my chest when I walk. The over the shoulder is the most convenient, but I feel like at any time it's just gonna fall off to its death on the ground. And the final, and my favorite, the across the chest fit is by far the safest and best looking, but I'm a big guy. It's no easy task to get the camera off from that position, over my humongous head, and into my hands in time for the shot. So the convenience factor is completely out the window. So there are quick release straps probably on Amazon or like my local camera shop. But like I said before, I'm super money conscious if the time is equal or less in commitment. So today we're gonna go to one of my favorite stores in New York City. REI.
And you have another
Alright, so now that we have the tools and we elected for no bag because we like to do our part in saving the environment, let's head back to my room and I'll show you my little DIY hack. So this little hack is honestly incredibly simple. First, in case you have lost all common sense, unhook the straps from the camera. Take 2 of your brand new baby beaners from the package and hook them onto the strap hooks already on the camera. Now if I didn't have those, I would have probably used just like a small key ring. Next, hook the strap into the beaners and voila, you're done. Now I bought this paracord in case down the line I want to extend the strap, or just in case I want to get really fancy and create my own braided strap. But yeah, that's it. No 2-day Amazon shipping, no super overpriced kits, just a simple little hack to make my vlogging life just a tiny bit more simple. Now this may seem like a super obvious, simple, straightforward hack, and that's because it is. This story isn't about trying to be the next great inventor or trying to be the genius that revolutionizes an industry. Although it could be. Because genius isn't always solving the most complex problem of all time. Genius is sometimes solving the thing that seems so obvious to you, but revolutionary to others. I mean, when we compare inventions, don't we say it's the best thing since sliced bread? You see where I'm coming from? But once again, that isn't what this story is about. This story is about being resourceful. This story is about turning to yourself for support before you look elsewhere, even if it might take a little bit more work. Now today it was just a small DIY simple hack for a super minor inconvenience in my life. But it's continually doing these things and continually practicing on turning to yourself as the first person to solve your problem that down the line, when it becomes a huge career thing for me, a major hurdle that I have to overcome, the habit in my brain will be turning to myself for support first. Now I know it may seem like I'm kind of extrapolating at this point, but you gotta remember, your brain is pretty simple at the end of the day in terms of functions. It's just a big muscle with muscle memory. So if you keep teaching it a thing one step at a time, down the line, it's just gonna be natural. It's the whole you gotta walk before you run thing. So take these small things like a DIY camera hack that you did yourself, or any small thing that you do for yourself during the day, turn that into a habit, and gradually it will just be something that comes naturally when the bigger problems come along. So you won't feel helpless. Your first thought in your mind won't be that you're helpless and you can't overcome it. It will just be, okay, what are the minor steps that I can take to get toward the major step and overcome whatever this is in my life? So yeah, I guess all that from a DIY camera hack. Here are all my supplies from today's video, the fanny pack. Here's the Manfrotto bag that's still for sale if you want it. But if you enjoyed this video, I really appreciate it. If you hit the like button, subscribe. If you're new here, definitely hit that bell because the algorithm hates me. I don't know when you're coming to this video, how many views it has, but algorithm does not like me right now. But yeah, thank you for watching. I guess, like I said at the beginning, I'll see you guys on Wednesday, 8 a.m. Please tell me if you feel it. I just want you right here, right now, but I keep it to myself. Honesty don't always fight. Girl, you make me so. I want a shelter, a roof over my head, $1 to my